The Dunning-Kruger effect, why we think we know more than we do. Back in 1995, a man named MacArthur Wheeler thought he had pulled off the perfect bank robbery. He walked into 2 banks in Pittsburgh, broad daylight, face completely uncovered, except for one crucial disguise: lemon juice. Yeah, you heard that right. He believed that since lemon juice can be used as invisible ink, it would also make his face invisible to security cameras. Spoiler alert, it didn't. When the cops arrested him, Wheeler was genuinely shocked. "But I wore the juice," he reportedly said. He wasn't joking. He truly believed his logic was flawless. This bizarre case caught the attention of 2 psychologists, David Dunning and Justin Kruger, who asked a fascinating question. Why do people who lack knowledge and skill also fail to realize they lack them? In 1999, they conducted a study titled Unskilled and Unaware of It, testing people on grammar, logic, and even humor. Here's what they found.
The people who performed the worst were the most confident in their abilities. The people who performed the best actually underestimated themselves. And just like that, the Dunning-Kruger effect was born. A cognitive bias where people who know very little about something tend to overestimate their expertise, while those who know a lot tend to doubt themselves. Now, let's be real. We've all had that one friend who speaks with absolute confidence about a topic, making everyone believe they must know what they're talking about. But then one quick Google search later, turns out they were completely wrong. Yet, they're still convinced they're right. This is where the phrase "empty vessels make the most noise" comes into play. Why does this happen? When we barely know anything about a subject, we don't even know enough to recognize what we don't know. Our metacognition, the ability to evaluate our own knowledge, is too weak. So, we assume we know more than we do. It's like this. Imagine you've watched a bunch of TikToks about World War II. You've heard about Hitler, D-Day, and the atomic bombs. Now, if someone asked you about WU2, you'd probably think, yeah, I got this. But in reality, all you have is surface-level knowledge. You don't see the massive iceberg of information hidden beneath. This illusion of competence exists everywhere. Employees who think they deserve a promotion even though their work is average. Professors who believe they're in the top 10% of educators when statistically, that's impossible. Engineers who think they're among the best in their company when nearly half of them claim the same thing. It gets even worse in today's world of social media. People barely skim a topic before confidently teaching it to others. A few YouTube videos, a couple of Reddit threads, and suddenly, they're self-proclaimed experts. Meanwhile, those who actually know their stuff often stay silent, too busy doubting themselves to argue. And so, misinformation spreads, not because truth doesn't exist, but because the loudest voices are often the least informed. But here's the twist. The Dunning-Kruger effect isn't all bad. In fact, it might be the very reason we even try new things in the first place. Think about it. If you truly understood how hard something was before you started, would you even do it? Probably not. For example, when I first started making YouTube videos, I thought it would be easy. Just record, edit, upload, done. But then I learned about scripting, researching, lighting, audio quality, video editing, thumbnails, algorithms, and suddenly it wasn't so simple anymore. Looking back, my early videos were cringe-worthy. But if I had known how difficult it would be, I might have never even started. So in a way, a little bit of ignorance is necessary. It gives us the confidence to take that first step. The real question is, do we stop there, comfortable in our false sense of knowledge? Or do we push forward, realizing how much more there is to learn? How to escape the Dunning-Kruger trap. 1. Pause before you preach. If you feel too confident about something, take a step back and ask, have I really explored all sides of this? 2. Be open to criticism. It's easy to dismiss people who disagree with us, but what if they actually know something we don't? 3. Compare yourself wisely. Measuring your abilities against others isn't always a bad thing. It helps you see where you really stand. 4. Never stop learning. The moment you think you know enough is the moment you stop growing. At the end of the day, confidence is good, but confidence without competence is dangerous. So the next time you catch yourself feeling like an expert, ask yourself, do I really know this? Or am I just standing on top of the iceberg, blind to everything below? Stay curious. Keep learning. And most importantly, don't be like MacArthur Wheeler.